All right, let's get into the fun stuff here. Week one, I guess it's officially on its way now. Um, Even though tomorrow's the first games, technically the week starts on Monday. So we are in our week one matchup period. Let's get into some week one predictions. Uh, let's see here. Le Champion, Team Ramrod, sitting at 0-0-0, of course. Taking on Hughes, your daddy. Corey, what do you think about this matchup?
I'm gonna go with Le Champion. I'm not gonna want to hear it all season, but
That's
there's no reason to go against you at this point.
it. I agree. I already sent Casey a message earlier in the week, uh, trash talking him a little bit there, telling him it's not personal, it's just business. And unfortunately, he has to be made an example of week one for the champion. But I don't know, anything happened this week, right? Most GMs have like 25 game man games this week, you know?
What's going on
It's
with Kane now? Have you been
Kane.
watching him? Yeah,
He hasn't signed anywhere.
yeah, I didn't think so.
No, not yet.
Played a little bit, right? So that eats up a spot. You see, you got Pacioretty as well, right? So
Mhm. I can't
or
do anything with
Stolz
Kane. He
there.
has to eat up a roster spot or I drop him.
Yeah,
And now
exactly.
I could afford to be a man down.
Yeah, we'll see. You never know, though.
You never know, but
Yeah,
I should walk away this week, I think, with the victory. I'm gonna walk away either way. Show no mercer here. This is Travis. Um, I guess he needs, every 3 weeks he needs a new brand. So this is his new brand. He's taking on Lotto Max HQ week one. What do you think of this matchup?
yeah, I'm gonna give this one to Travis. Goalie wise, I think it'll be pretty close, but I think right off the hop, Travis has the better goalies. Um, but I think he did a good job drafting too. So it'll be a good one, but I'm gonna go Travis.
I'm also going to go with Travis, just based on the same reasons I said he was ranked higher in my power rankings than Plums here.
Just should just go by that, eh?
That's what well, that's most likely. And it depends. So, like you said, matchups. Sometimes you play better against different teams. But I think Travis should take this one. I don't think it's going to be a cakewalk, which might have been
No.
last year. But
Yeah. Oh yeah, last year's different story for sure.
yeah, I'm just going to give the edge to Travis. Holly the goalie taking on Suck My Ojic. I think this is the most interesting first week matchup. Just looking at the big list here, I think that one uh, it's probably two teams are going to be fighting for a playoff spot. Well, not maybe not fighting for, but in the playoffs. And I don't see too many other matchups like that this week. So, how do you think?
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. But I think Neil's gonna come away with it. I think his better goalies more likely to win those categories. And up front, they're both pretty solid in my opinion. So I really like the look of Neil's team, and I think he should win this one.
I think you can go either way, really. But I'm gonna give Neil the edge, well, because I ranked him higher in the power rankings. So I'm gonna give him the tie break here. But I think this will be really close. I think this will be the closest match of the week in my point of view here. So, it doesn't hurt me to not give Sean my confidence. So, Daltrey taking on the Red Wings. Yeah, interesting matchup here. Who you got?
I think Derek should easily come away with the win here. Um,
Easily.
well, not quite sure what's going on with Daltrey, right? So unless Saros can really steal the way, um, I just don't think he's likely to win.
I'm gonna second that because I don't want Daltrey to win any weeks. Not only do I want to win this bet, I want him to walk away with the fucking golden dick this year. Um, So I'm always cheering against the beef right now. Um, Not in life, just in
Not
fantasy
not
hockey.
life. Yep.
Forgot about Dre taking on the 2023-2024 champs. Wow, who you got here?
The goalie situation definitely goes towards Mark here. But I like Nick's team up front a lot more. 10 categories to five. I'm gonna go with Mark for this one.
Oh,
I think it's gonna be my underdog pick here.
it's very possible with his, like you said, his goalie situation. Losing Vast is going to hurt. There's goalies out there that he can grab to at least get starts, maybe
Yep.
compete in saves, right? So I think he'll be all right. I think Nick's team is just better. So I'm gonna disagree with you. I'm gonna go with Nick on this one. First different pick.
Yep, exactly.
Wild Husky Hockey here, taking on Patcher Ready to Rumble. What do you got here?
I want to look at the teams here.
Braden and O'Brien.
Yeah, it's hard to remember sometimes, right?
It is still his first week, right? So
Yeah,
you
like
haven't
besides
talked about.
Georgia, like goalie wise, I think Braden almost has it with Ottinger over Georgiev, and then
Yeah,
player wise, I'm not too sure.
as long as Braden gets his 3 starts, he could win all the goalie stats. Because Thompson's not a starter. You heard me, Nick.
I'm gonna go with Nick.
Yeah, that's probably the wiser choice. He does have a lot better keeper play forwards. Um, I was gonna
Yeah,
go with Nick as well. I just think his team's better. Braden doesn't even have a real goalie except for
yeah,
Ottinger.
he has three goalies that you're like, will even get any value to your team. That's a lot of players.
Yeah. Who knows? Later in the season, it might turn around for Braden once those goalies are maybe stealing jobs or getting some ice time. But
Yep.
until then, no.
No,
I'll say pass versus captain crunch here. Who do you got?
gonna go with myself. I like my keeper who's up front. I like my goalies more than him. Defense were probably similar in my opinion. So I think that looks favorable to me.
Well, I think we both know where I stand on Domo. Uh, I
Yeah.
ranked him at the bottom. I don't think he's going to beat you this week. I think I'm going to pick you. Um, yeah, I would love to see an all beef battle for the Golden Cock here. So, you know,
Well,
yeah, I'm
we'll
all
see.
right.
We'll see. I think it should be an easy one for me.
I think so. Fetch me a drink, taking on Team Rocket. Um, Two teams who were not good last year, but who had a lot of high picks this year. Who you got?
I think Dan is the better keepers up front. I think they both are pretty weak in that. Um, but Dan should take it. He's stacked up front in comparison depth wise too.
I agree with you. I think Dan's going to take it. I'm going to pick Dan, but this to me could be the one that I could see an upset in. Uh, Kyle's forward keepers are actually pretty good. Beniers, Nugent Hopkins, like those guys can put up some points, right? Um,
Kaprizov,
his goaltending's not there. Oh, Nylander too, eh? As Nylander,
yeah, Kaprizov and Makar are pretty filthy up front.
yeah,
Svechnikov. So it'll be interesting.
yeah. I think if any team has a chance at upsetting, I think it could be Team Rocket this week. But I am gonna say that Dan's probably gonna win. Like,
Yeah.
so yeah. Week one,
So,
it's exciting time for us guys. Um, we're getting back into this. This is gonna be a lot of fun this year. I try to make it as fun as possible every year. I like to throw some trash talk. I would like to get it back. So I think everyone we're at the league's at a good spot right now where like everyone's pretty much active, right? Which is nice. Right now, it's a great time because we're getting responses from your messages mostly,
From
right?
everybody.
Yeah, from everyone. So I think it's gonna be a fun season. I do want to wish everyone good luck this year, but I also want them to know that I'm walking away with that championship again.
Keep dreaming. Ninth year though. Ninth year,
Ninth
but
year.
only seven champions, right? Because we had to buy a year.
Yeah. I made it to back to back to back finals. I'm going for 4 years in a row making the finals here, boys. Like Team Ramrod's here to play.
We'll see. We'll see how
That's
this
it.
season goes, right? You've been a wreck for a few years. I can't deny the stats there. Uh, it's all the credit I'll give you right there. But
That's all I
uh,
need. That's all
gotta
I
take
need.
it down, boys. Let's go.
I love it. You want that guy in the league too that you hate and that you just want to like. Fuck! I need
Oh,
to beat this
we have a few of
jackass.
those, Travis.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
That's why
you
I
know,
do this shit
nine
to get the
years,
eggs.
10 years coming up. It's pretty impressive for a fantasy league, in my opinion.
Yeah, like
It's always
yeah,
fun.
we're in season 9 right now,
Yeah, season
or
nine.
yeah, the actual
2015
ninth
was our
season.
first year. Yeah.
Yeah, wow, it's exciting. We have what 8 GMs from our original 16 still,
Pretty
so
impressive.
that's pretty impressive that it's been going on that long and it's been the same core, right? And let's be real, a lot of these guys that are replacement GMs aren't going anywhere anytime soon.
No, no,
They're
everyone's
in
pretty competitive here. So I was
competitive
worried
and
about you,
invested.
Domo. Domo, I was wondering if he'd come back since he had so little draft picks to go off of, but stuck it out. Appreciate it.
Yeah, he's got the itch, he just wants to make deals. He doesn't play to win, he just wants to trade. He wants to talk
Hey,
to people.
good pastime. It's a $50 for some good time spent.
Yeah, speaking of which, I again thank everyone for paying their league fee on time. It was like a week or two ago, like before season starts. I
No worries.
appreciate that. I don't have to harass anyone.
I know that you don't enjoy it sometimes,
I like to get on people's nerves, but
but
I'm looking forward to a great season. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I, I'm curious about how some of these teams are going to perform. And some teams are going to get better, right? And as teams get better, that means someone who's usually pretty good is dropping down. So who's going
yeah.
to take the fall, right? That's what I'm more interested in. Who's going the other way?
And some injuries will happen, right? Like
Yeah.
goalies get goalie starts, who's getting the starting jobs. There's some unknowns out there still, so it'll be fun to
Sometimes
see.
it's all about who gets injured, right?
Yeah, it's true.
I lose McDavid for the season next week. Guess what? Like my outlook on
Okay.
the season might be different.
Now you'll still be thinking Ramrod's number one.
I still will, but
It'll hurt.
if the standings aren't reflecting that, well, then I'll have to make an adjustment and decide, right? Like anything can happen.
Yep,
That's
definitely.
that's what happens. Like it's sports. That's the beauty of it. Is like you don't know what's going to happen. You're trying to make those guesses.
Exactly.
I want to thank you for joining me this week, buddy.
That was a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Nice to get back into some hockey talk. Uh, can't wait to be talking about how he defeated Casey next week. But I guess we'll have to wait and just to make sure until after Sunday.
Get him on the show to defend himself here.
I would love for Casey to come on the show. Casey's one of the few GMs who have never been on the show.
Yep, exactly.
Casey, Domo never been on the show. Derek never been on the show.
Oh, disappointing.
Braden never been on the show.
Oh, that's surprising. That's not surprising.
I think that's it. I think just the four of them. You know, 75% of the league has participated in our
Woo.
weekly show. That's good numbers. Good numbers.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Well, good luck everyone this season. Good luck this week in week 1. But as always, fuck you, Casey.
Going down, Domo.
We'll see what happens next week.